Okay, here we are, Woody Gap, Union County line, Appalachian Trail. And we're gonna catch a ride to Springer Mountain, an hour away, with somebody we have no clue who they are. And as you see here, these are our backpacks we'll be carrying for a few days, and hopefully nothing happens. We'll make it back to Woody Gap. So until something happens or we need something else to video, that'll be it. Okay, we got dropped off about a mile from Springer Mountain. We're headed up to the top where we can get to the very start of the Appalachian Trail. And this is what it's been like the whole way. All right, we made it to Springer Mountain after a 1 mile hook. After a 1 mile climb to the top, we made it. We're at the southern point. And there's a couple of people here who we met. They started in Maine and ended up here. They're just finished. So anyway, so far so good. Okay, we made it our first mile on the Appalachian Trail. Plans for today is to go 4.7 miles to a campsite. The guy who brought us here said that some cemetery, it might be best to camp there, but we'll just wait and see how it goes. It'll be an extra mile, but we will let you know when we get there. Our first creek crossing. And it's pretty nice. What we had to eat was, we had a tortilla and we had some peanut butter laid in it with some trail mix.
Delicious.
It is delicious. So we are just a few miles away from our camp, and once we get it set up, we will show you what it looks like. And we're still headed north. So here you go. Our first liter of water being filtered. Got to do that one more time before we head to camp. All right, we had a 8-mile day today, and this is going to be home for the night. Got the bed set up. You got the tent set up. We don't have no neighbors at all. None.
I did find me a
And
hey.
now we're gonna walk down to the shed, and we're going to cook us a little bite to eat.
I was going to.
All right, here it is. The dining room set up for tonight. Got a stove going. Tonight we're gonna fix some if you can read it or not, breakfast skillet. Sounding good. All right, here we go. Headed back out. Both of us had a terrible night last night.
Just couldn't sleep.
We couldn't sleep. We might have got an hour in, but we went to bed at 7:30. But anyway, we're headed out. We're gonna try to get 8 or 10 in again today. Make tomorrow a little easier. But we got to cross Sassafras Mountain. They say it's a backbreaker, so we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Right off the bat, this is what we started with. Straight up. And this one ain't even the backbreaker. All right, here we are, folks. Hawk Mountain Shelter. We are about 2 miles into our hike today. Today is Friday, September the 6th. This is 2 miles into our walk. Right over there you see the bare vaults to put your food at. Nice little shelter. Nice little camping area, but we won't be camping here. Over here you can see we had us a little snack, some coffee. And then there's Beth. We haven't come up with any kind of trail nickname yet.
Spirit.
We haven't gotten far enough into the trail hike to come up with a name. But she said when she was a kid, her nickname was Cricket. But if y'all can think of any nicknames for us trails, we would surely appreciate it. See you later on down the trail. Okay, we just came across High Tower Gap. Had one heck of a climb. Took us about 30 minutes straight up. We're both killed. We're both dead right now. We hardly breathe. Legs are real tight. But we got a little downhill stretch now. So we just carry on. All right, here we go. We're about a fourth way up Sassafras Mountain. It's almost just about 1 mile long. Straight uphill. It's supposed to be the first big mountain climb of the trail. We've had a couple of big climbs this morning, but this one is supposed to be the biggest one so far. We're about a fourth of the way up. As you can see, it's just a straight uphill. All right, I think we did it. I think we made that 1 mile climb up Sassafras Mountain. I think we headed downhill for a little while now. Don't know exactly how much more further we're gonna go. We were talking about going another 3 miles and on a little tent pad to camp on. We'll see what we feel like when we get there. We may go another mile or so to a shelter where they have picnic tables and places to sit down at. We'll see when we get there. Well, there she is. Torn meniscus, AFib. She's still rolling. All right, the shuttle driver warned us it'd be a 7-mile stretch with no water. I'm glad he did, because we had plenty of water, but we finally found some more 7 miles later. Justice Creek. Woohoo! Okay, guys, here it is, home for the night. Yesterday we did 8 miles. Today we did 10.8, made it here. We're gonna set up a tent down in that area there, because we don't want to stay in the shelter here, because they say there's a lot of mice that live around these shelters, so we're gonna set up a tent. Anyway, that'll leave us about 5 miles to finish it up with tomorrow. Talk to you later.
Good morning.
All right, well, here we are. Gooch Mountain Shelter. Last night in the woods for a while. Coyotes came through. Owls hooted all night, but overall, we slept much better last night. But we should have. We went through, you slept better, didn't you?
Yeah.
But we went through almost 11 miles yesterday. Today we got a real short day. We hope 4.5 to 5 miles. So we'll see you on the trail. All right, just started our hike. And guess what? We're going straight up. But we know we're going right because we got a white blaze on that tree. So but straight up. Well, we're a little over a mile into our last day on trail. Been a great section this morning. The whole trail's not all of it bad. This has just been, had a little climb this morning, and then everything else has just been great. Beautiful morning. All right, we got us another view here. This is actually the top of Ramrock Mountain.
That we're on.
It's not a bad view, even though the leaves is everywhere, but we have 2 more miles to go on this journey. All right, we're almost there. 3 days of hiking, 2 camping in the woods, and we're about a half a mile from being to the end. This has been a beautiful day today. Lord has blessed us with a lot of beautiful weather. And so far, no injuries, and that's good with these roots and rots we've been through. But we're almost there. If you like this channel, you can hit the like button, or even better than that, hit the subscribe button. Talk to you later.